Yeah, yeah. Black men united,
Unite black men. We have to. We have to.
Black girl go, they are pushing her, they're not letting her go, they're not letting her go. Is it right? Is it right? They're not letting the black girl go. They're not letting the black girl go. They're not letting the black girl go. They're not letting the black girl.
There have been an uproar after details emerged that black Africans in Ukraine are being denied entry into trains that are supposed to ship them away from Ukraine to neighboring countries. And the fact that there are no air travel, the only way out of Ukraine is to connect to any neighboring country to the west, and then of course take your plane back to your home country. So the only mode of transport left are the trains that connect Ukraine to neighboring countries like Poland. But Africans are being denied entry into those trains. Away from the trains, even those Africans who are lucky enough to get or to trek their way to the Polish border, they are not guaranteed entry. Poland is denying Africans direct entry into their country.
These are the black community here. We are not allowing any black people to enter inside the gate. We are all here. It's only Ukrainians that they are allowed in. Even the ones with kids, they're not allowing them in. Really happy here. For days, and nobody's asking any question. Only Ukrainian women and kids they are allowing into this gate. All the places blocked.
Marriott Hotel. This is a public service announcement to all the black people in America and around the world. I hear a lot of white people talking about how we should feel sorry for what's going on in Ukraine. But I'm here to tell you, why should I feel sorry for the Ukrainian people after seeing what they doing to all the black people in Ukraine? Now, black people, what this has shown us today, right now, any white person who's upset of what's going on in Ukraine, them are the same racist white people here in America. Oh yeah, ain't no difference. If they not upset and outraged at how they treating the black people in Ukraine, doing a devastating war going on, taking place there, if they not upset what they doing to the black people, why should we be upset with the white people in Ukraine? Why should it matter to us? Now, I know a lot of y'all, I hate to point fingers at you, but I know a lot of you coonites, you know what I'm saying, disagree with me. I don't know why you have a reason to disagree with me when your eyes can plainly show you how they mistreating black people over there. Unless you are one of those black persons who has lost all love for your own people and yourself. And that's tragic. Yeah, that's very tragic. But most definitely, I'm seeing how these Ukrainians are pushing black people off trains. They can't leave. They saying only white people first. Is that 1956? Ukraine? What's going on? Black people, please stand with me. If our so-called elected officials think that they should give aid to that country from out of us taxpayers' pocket, that is a no. Stand with me and say no. All we have to do is say no. We see what's happening. We see the racism being taken place. They can't hide it. They can't justify it. And we need to quit being ignorant to what white supremacy is in America and around the world. This is plainly white supremacy being practiced in Ukraine during a time of war. And it's the same thing that's going to happen here in America. It's going to be the same thing that's happening here in America. See, we ain't had no bombs fall on us. But oh yeah, it's coming. And for you to get out, get away, you last. But what the Bible say, the last shall be first. So So now it's time for us to be first and coming together and unite. It's time to put away our petty differences, like our fraternal organizations, our sorority organizations, our church affiliation, our gang sets, our political parties. We need to throw that garbage to the side. Those are divisive tools to keep us separated from uniting. And a lot of people talking about we need a leader. We need a whole bunch of leaders, but we only need one chief. So brothers out there that are leaders, we have to teach those who cannot lead how to be leaders. Teach them, sisters and brothers, we have to teach them all how to be leaders. You know, they can't kill us all. You see what I'm saying? There has to be leaders teaching people how to be leaders. Our people how to be leaders. And we must recognize this, brother. We are at war. We need to put away all the deceptive intelligence that's rationalizing disobedience. We need to put it aside, sisters and brothers. It's time for us, as black men, to stand up for our sisters and our children. It's been long overdue. Been long overdue. And sisters, please, pretty, please, my sisters, step into your greatness. Recognize who you are. And black kings, recognize who you are. We come from a bloodline of winners, achievers. Brothers, please, sisters, please, step into your greatness. Ain't y'all tired of seeing how we are being treated, not only in America, but around the world? Racism is a disease. Hatred is a disease. And I know a lot of you white people fear us black people, only because you feel the guilt of what your ancestors have done to us. You feel one day we will do the same to you. But any more black person like myself do not want to do to you what your ancestors did to me. And I'm sure there's a lot of brothers and sisters who feel the exact same way. There's only a certain few, I tell my friends all the time, at least 95% of America, white people, 95% of white people in America hate black people. And the other 5% are complicit. And if you're not complicit, form your own organizations that speak out on the injustice that's happening to black people in America. And black people, we need to realize we are the victims. How do it look for us to be protesting and marching with white people in our midst, marching and protesting with us? It makes us look like we're not the victim. Let them march on their own if they feel and see what's happening to us is a disgrace. They don't have to march and protest with us. We need to come together as one, unified, collective, standing together, putting our foot down on the corruption and the abuse taking place to our people here in America. Stand up. Stand up. This is a disgrace. Look at this, how they pushing these people off the trains. Listen to them. White people first, white people first. And she got a baby. Man, this pisses me off. I don't know about y'all. Are y'all pissed off? Or are y'all comfortable? I am fucking fed up. I am fed up. Man, forget that, man. Turn this camera off, man. Goddamn. It's pissing me off, man. Turn this camera off.